hey there. I was just playing some beats on these homemade drums that I made, and I would love to show you how you could make some drums at your own home with just some materials that you might have laying around the house. So what we are going to need today to create these drums is a container, and this is just a small jar that would usually go in the recycling, but I decided to keep it out and washed it out. Made sure it was nice and clean so that I could use it for a drum. Now this container is made out of glass. It's probably safer at home if you used one that was made out of plastic so that it doesn't break. Just like this one right here is made out of plastic. You're also going to need some balloons. So I have 2 balloons here just in case one breaks. A pair of scissors and some rubber bands. So that's all you really need to create your drum. Now to start off, I'm going to choose my color balloon, and I think I will use an orange one for this. And if I look at the balloon, there's this larger part at the bottom and the skinny part at the top. I'm going to cut off that skinny top part, making sure I get all of it. Just cut it across like that. And I don't really need the rest of that. And I'm going to take this balloon and stretch it out, making sure it doesn't break, so be very careful. And I'm going to put the balloon over the top of my jar just like a hat. And this is the part that's probably the most difficult about making these drums. You have to be very careful so that you don't break the balloon and you don't break the jar. So you might want to ask for some help for this part. I'm going to stretch the balloon tight over the top of the jar, making sure that I'm holding on to it. And if your balloon at home breaks, don't worry about it. That's why I have extra ones here. I make sure that I have extra ones just in case it breaks. I've already broken a few balloons trying to make these drums here. So that's pretty common. I'm going to stretch that balloon over the top of it. Now this jar is holding on to the balloon, so it doesn't really need rubber bands, but I'm still going to put rubber bands over the top of it to make sure that the balloon is secure. Now this rubber band is still kind of loose at the top, so I'm going to twist it around like this. Did you see that? And I'm going to loop it around one more time just to make sure that it's tight. And the head of my drum still seems a little bit loose, so I'm going to tighten it by pulling it underneath those rubber bands to tighten it. And that's going to give me a much crisper sound whenever I try playing this drum. I can't wait to hear what this one sounds like. Okay, that seems pretty tight. Then you can just take a pen or a pencil and try playing your new drum. So let's give it a try. Nice. I wonder what that will sound like with my other drum set that I've made. Now notice that the sound changes depending on how large the jar is and how tight the top of the balloon is. We get different kinds of sound. So I have, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different drums in my drum set. And each one of these drums is going to make a different sound. Let's listen again. Now I have 5 different sounds that I can create rhythmic patterns with. Did you hear that, friends? Listen. What is that sound? I wonder what that is. You know what? I know just the person to ask. another sound, or is it music? If I put it in a song, will it sound like it belongs? Tell us what you know, Beatrix Brown.
Somebody call for me?
Oh, hey, Beatrix Brown. I'm sorry. I hope we're not bothering you. You see, it was my friends and I who called for your help.
It's quite all right, Dr. E. And hello to all of our friends out there. How can I help you?
Well, we were just trying to figure out what was causing this sound that we noticed.
What sound?
Listen. Friends at home, can you try and guess what's causing that sound?
It's not a flute, and it's not a tuba. Definitely not a lute.
What'd you call me?
Ah, I've got it. Based on what my highly trained musical ears are telling me, that sound is coming from a maraca.
Shake, 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 shake. Joe, have you been getting into my instruments again?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. E. I just couldn't help it. I really needed to dance. And what better instrument to get you into the groove than the maraca?
Anyways, thanks, Beatrix Brown. I knew we could count on you to help us solve the mystery.
You're welcome.
Tell us what you know, Beatrix Brown.